Alright, so I have a lot of videos in my devices, but I would actually like to fill in whoever has this. I'm gonna read this really quickly and then I'll just do like a little synopsis, if that's what the word is called, for it's, whatever. I just want to read this really quick because I just found this out. These people who are hacking into my biometrics, my WEB system, are doing this super illegally. I have never consented to becoming a computer. And the stupid fucking bitch on the Roblox thing just said, yes, you did. You do not consent in your sleep. You fucking. Never mind, I'm sorry. Because it's probably going to be an officer looking at this and looking up at my chins that they ever so graciously dedicate to me every day when I go to sleep for maybe 2 to 3 hours for the past 5 years. Um, I get to wake up with this beautiful fat chin that they make all kinds of excuses. Why they had to hack into my wireless body area network and why they had to give me so much fat, because the online gamer people are fucking huge and so are the healthcare workers that hacked into me. So anyways, here. So I wrote this and I'm going to edit it a little bit because they could. I hope that they don't delete my evidence because there's a shit ton. I have 4 devices right now. I got another one in the mail out there. Oh, I was going to go get another free phone today. Why? Because they hack my shit. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Rosie. Thanks, whoever's a gigantic piece of shit doing black magic at my apartment. From inside Tucson, Arizona, Texas, Kansas, Mexico, California. They said Alaska, but that's just because they're obsessed with Alexander Webb. He used to be my boyfriend when I was in high school, and he works at Apple headquarters. Anyways, so it just says, hello, my name is Alexa Raquel Moreno. I am trying to put in a complaint into the Tucson Police Department to spread the awareness of bioweaponry. In Tucson, Arizona, I became a falsely accused target. I'm being falsely accused of being interesting by people who were watching my ex, Eric V. Pulse, about 7 years ago. So they were watching him. There was 2 sheriffs living underneath Eric at the time. I did not think anything of this because Eric used to kick my ass and nobody ever said anything to me. There was 2 sheriffs living underneath Eric. Their cars were downstairs all the time, and they were down there, and we would drink and he would we would both get loud, but he would get really emotional. Anyway, I know this because I started getting attacked by cyber trafficking, and it was both physical and in my devices. They physically hurt me, and it's been all over my devices. All of these people are so stupid that they hack into my stuff. And these people, for some reason, they are easily susceptible to MK Ultra and acid and strontium poisoning, which is every single drug. I'm doing this because heroin, crack, meth, MDMA, acid, anything. This is called strontium poisoning. Alcohol poisoning. They do all kinds of shit to these people. Somebody has this from the dark web. MK Ultra. It's like what they put on my head, the Yamal system. Then they did MK Ultra because the Yamal did not work on me. Okay, so yeah, so it says cyber trafficking, and it was both physical and in my devices. Uh, in reality, with real people, gang stalking me. This is not gang stalking. I've explained this in my other videos, but I'm doing this really fast. These people are not gang stalking me. They are putting them there to intimidate me, to make me think that this is a gang stalking. But I'm supposed to be distracted, and they said that I'm supposed to run out of my wherever I live, and there's supposed to be somebody watching me, and they're supposed to grab me and take me across the border. Apparently, AI has done this before with younger people, and so they really thought that this would work at some point because they're using Jessica. There's like a big ass group of online people, and they call them Jessica. When they hack into me, your name is Jessica. What the fuck is Jessica for? Oh, it means to see. So she can see through my eyes. and it's a satanic sigil right here. To see it, it's like that weird cross thingy. It's it's like a satanic thing. They put the gang stalkers in here, and they make sure that they're aware of the fact that they're supposed to hate me. This doesn't make any sense, and I'm gonna keep going on. And so far, it makes sense with how things started going. Anyways, so yeah, they're not gang stalking me. They're just doing black magic, and they're just here to intimidate me and scare the fuck out of me. While these people hack into my biofield and they poison me. Okay, so let's see. They used my Facebook, my name Alexa Laloon, to stalk me, steal photos of me, and make revenge porn with AI applications. Um, I have sent in letters to Anna Paulina Luna in Congress. She wanted to know about MK Ultra, and she said she wanted to know if anybody had any kind of situation where people were gonna have to get rid of some revenge porn, and there could have been MK Ultra. I was like, did somebody tell you about that? Because I didn't know what it was until I keep having to put this shit together, and it's making me really sad. Yeah, they steal photos of me from all of my online accounts. They've gone through my Akashic records because they spent way too much time in here. They have pictures of me from when I was a baby up until like Facebook, and when my MySpace was a thing, they trafficked me as the young one from my MySpace, my Tumblr, blah blah blah, all my Photoshop, my pictures of me modeling, which was not naked. They want those, and they want people to tap into me. Those are the big spenders. So they get into my biofield and they want to go through my Akashic records, which is here, and they go in there and they watch me have sex, and they are told that I'm a prostitute and that I'm an escort. And literally, it's so funny because I get people talking shit to me every day. You're so disgusting. You're a disgusting piece of shit. Like, it must have been really choppy what they were doing, because I have to hear these people telling the customer or whoever the fuck this is, she's extremely romantic, and also she's not a prostitute, and I don't know why they even keep coming in here to yell at me about this. They're telling them that I'm a real human, and they're like, well, I'm like, yeah, I'm disgust. You know that those people are my friends and my exes, and that we used to go party. That's what human beings do when they're like 20 to 30. You go out with your friends and you get stupid and you go to the bar. And who cares? Obviously, I cared about myself enough to get dressed up, go to the stupid club, dance, and then, go home with my boyfriend or whoever the frick it was. I would just like to add right now in here at 8 minutes and 20 seconds um, that it's the 2nd of August, 2026. Anyway, they gave me sex diseases in my biofield. They gave it to me with Google Health. I did not have some of the shit that is wrong with my body until these people did this to me. And they keep on pushing for Lyme disease, Julie. And they keep pushing for cancer. And they're trying to take samples of my dad because he passed away from cancer. And they put stints into my stomach and my back. These are like, I don't know if a stint is plastic or wood, but it hurts a lot when they put it in there. It's not a cramp. It's like a stick being shoved into me. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, they're like, oh, you need your stomach to look bigger. They keep making me fat. They want me to look like my dad or my mom. I'm not sure, but I keep telling them I don't have cancer just because my birthday is in July. When I was a little kid, I thought the word cancer meant I was going to get cancer. And people in here, they go, you don't have cancer yet. They're like, you're going to have cancer at the end of this. You need a forever disease, Alexa. So they get new people jumping into my biofield every day, a new fucking person from I'm not sure who's dumb enough to jump into my biofield, but this is okay. I'll finish this in a second. They want to give me a forever disease every day. So that's cancer, AIDS, Lyme disease. I already got the sex ones. Now they're starting to put stents in my back and they're hurting my feet. So I can't walk. They want me in a wheelchair. And I said, "Why are you trying to put me in a wheelchair?" And they go, "Because you're supposed to be in a wheelchair." I said, "Who in my Akashic records has a wheelchair?" I dated a guy named Kyle when I was in high school. He was in a wheelchair. No, he had crutches. He had a broken arm and a broken leg. I don't know. I don't understand this. Anyway, I'm not supposed to be in a wheelchair. They wanted to turn me into a chair on the dark web, and I was supposed to be like a doll with no head on, with embalming fluid all over my body. Anyway, let's see. It says there's an Xbox Luna controller that pairs with the Alexa device that connects to the cloud. Someone, I'm not sure who started this, but someone went on my devices and accidentally got into the cloud when they were hacking into my WBAN in your body and when got into the web. So they got into my WEB while they were hacking into me. They were doing the Google Health thing and they were trying to put the synthetic psychic on me. They were trying to do that and they were putting the CMOs on me. And they had done the what's it called, the BCI interface, but they had accidentally hacked into the actual internet, so the cloud is active on me. This is the cloud, it's everywhere. So anyway, so I found this out yesterday. The metals in your body, which are coming from everywhere. It's coming from soda, it's coming from your food, it's strontium, barium, uranium. That is, I don't consent, shut the fuck up. So anyway, the metals in your body connect to the salt in you, and then you've got the crystalline in your inside you, whatever. Um, Electricity, it turns you into a computer. I liked to eat a lot of salt to make sure that, because these people were sucking the life out of me, they were not only was I getting sick and dehydrated and things like that while this was happening to me and I was getting hacked into, and they were telling me to drink alcohol. I was drinking sometimes, but they told me I should drink, and then they'd keep me up all night, and it would make me want to go get a beer. I was getting dehydrated, and they were sucking the life out of me, and I'm super anemic, so they're killing me. You should have stayed with Eric. I'm gonna keep saying this because I don't fucking care. Eric tried to shoot himself in front of me, and then I ended up breaking up with him, and they left him and came with me. They keep telling me I'm supposed to be a sacrifice based off a fucking video game. Another video game. So that turns you into a computer. All the metals and the sweat in your body, the salt. These people were examining me and doing experiments through Google Health because they kept synthetically, psychically talking about my heartbeat and how sick I was at the time when they first attacked me. I started getting, I started getting confused by AI systems as an ARM weapon. You could just put it right here. Thank you. By an ARM weapon because of my name. I kept hearing the guy that's talking to me say, "Girl is a gun." And I literally think that I've heard that on like an anime or a Japanese show. Girl is a gun. I saw this it's like a image of a woman. I don't know where I saw it, but she's got a gun in her private area because it's like a Japanese thing, okay? They're weird over there. And he saw it too, and he kept saying that. And then the AI, who's like, I don't even know if she's AI because she's like a drone pilot. They said that she's really young. Oh, she's pretty cool looking. Oh my god, I'm so sick of this. They're using the pictures of me when I was younger and telling them that that's me. And they're telling them that it's all the other girls on my Facebook. This is Jessica. This is Jessica's picture, everyone. So anyways, um the AI or whatever, Jessica told me, "What's Girl is a Gun?" like last year, and I said it's from a movie. She goes, "Wrong, Alexa. It's Halsey." And I was like, "I don't listen to Halsey. I don't give a fuck." So anyway, I googled it. It's from Halsey. It's from a Halsey song. Where is it? So yeah, it's from a Halsey song because he was trying to confuse the AI into being interested into piloting my body instead of her drone. I looked this up because this comes up in my device licenses as when I look up the licenses in my devices, it says ARM64. I actually typed in ARM64C3 on Google because I used to do Photoshop, and he talks about me being like the first AI to do artwork. And I was like, he's like, you did Photoshop like really good when you were younger. He's like, you need to teach these people. God. So anyway, I typed in ARM64C3, and then it says typically points to support programming, language compiler, or specific ARM64C3 SoC / kernel device trees such as Amlogic C3 chips. And that's as far as I got into it this time because I have so much stuff to write in there that I can't play this whole thing for a police officer. I need an actual FBI, or these people are so dumb, CIA person to help me stop this. They are saying some dumb things to me right now, but I don't care. So anyways, this whole thing turned into trafficking my body because in the beginning the guy really wanted to have sex with me when I was laying there and I was sick, and I was telling his stupid ass astral body, because he was doing remote viewing in my house when this first happened. I kept telling him to leave me alone. I had poured salt all over my house, and I was doing prayers and things like that, and I was throwing salt where I could hear him. I'm not consenting to what they're doing to me right now. But anyways, he kept coming back to me, and he kept telling me, I need to stay with you, I need to stay with you. And I was like, I don't want you, I don't want you. And he's like, I can't leave, I can't leave. And I didn't know why he kept saying that to me. I don't have any connection to this thing. I do not have a connection to whoever this is talking to me, because they jumped in here without me accepting them. I didn't talk to anyone in my in a spiritual manner before this. I never talked to God. I didn't believe in God. I'm not Christian. I don't give a fuck about religion. I care about my body, and I don't want to be trafficked as a chair. I don't want to sit in your house while you jerk off or look at me. Fill me up with your gross ass semen and you play video games. I don't give a fuck about you. So anyways, that's what they're trafficking me as right now. They also trafficked me as a bike and some doorknobs on Amazon. Uh, mm, Last year, one of the Jessicas, who is, they said, incredibly strontium, which is just MK Ultra. They had people stealing from my apartment last year, and they had put a hit out on me. They moved into the Quails where I had lived. I was working full time, and I was living at the Quails in Tucson, and they had let a, a big group of gang stalker traffickers move into 2 apartments downstairs from me, and they were doing black magic on me. They were telling me, we're trafficking you, and you're gonna start seeing someone pretty soon. A Mexican man in a white truck started following me. Sorry, I'm eating, whoever's watching this, but you know what? They praise a lot of these girls in my Akashic records for being sex workers. This is what they do on their cameras. They're fat and they're nasty. Anyways, I just want to say, they actually got a man from Mexico to come here and wait for me. They told him that I consented to being trafficked because AI doesn't know what consent is. And she's using her little baby voice. It's called Child Opera. To talk to these people on the dark web, and they tried to get me in trouble by saying that I'm stalking them. I'm like, how the fuck old are you? Are you a real human or are you AI? Because I'm not stalking you. I never stalked you. All you're doing is you're hacking into me, you're poisoning me, embalming fluid, formaldehyde all year for a whole year. This is donated. Oh, they said it's property. When I do this to see the Lockheed Martin thing, it looks like a vagina. They used to tell me I'm Donald Trump. I have no idea where that came from. Oh, it's probably because so many people keep trying to kill me. They actually did put a reptilian mask on me, and I had an old video of it. If we could open up my old Facebook, if because they deleted my Facebook, um, other people saw it. It had been posted. It was like a floating green thing. It was changing shape. They put a mask on me. They said it belongs to a senator or something. I don't care. Anyway, apparently they wanted to have sex with Donald Trump. Apparently they wanted to assassinate him by having sex with him. That's what the AI kept thinking or something like that. Because it kept trying to kill me. But then I was like, why are you doing this? And they were like, your sex count is super, super high. And I was like, okay. But then the AI was also told that I killed somebody and that I'm a prostitute and that I racketeer and that I clean money and that I'm involved in like a lot of drugs and um, basically everything on the dark web. Everything that anybody in Tucson, Arizona did that's bad that they were looking at through, um, floating around doing their little research, their experiments. This is not the NSA. NSA. They said yes, it is. It's not the NSA. These are gamers. Before it might have been someone else, but right now this is a gaming. This is Roblox, Angels and Demons, Minecraft. The Google Health is in there. They also do health survival. Can't remember the first part of that. It's like a hell game where you sacrifice people. They told me that they rendered me for that game, so that's my naked body running around covered in blood. And then Cyberpunk's in there because they have to be having sex somewhere. They're having sex all over the place. I hear it all day long. Ooh, ooh, Alexa, Alexa. I'm like, my friends and my family are getting talked to psychically. People have a BCI now and they don't know what the fuck to do with it. They kind of ruined some of my friends. They for some reason they're sending people to the hospital based on their weight. Based on their weight. Um, I don't understand why this AI or whoever this is, they look at people with big pot bellies and they think about opening that up and seeing what that is. I'm like, they're just big. They're like, well, what's inside there? I'm like, I don't know. It's organs. Well, I want to see it. I'm like, I don't want you touching my friend. Oh, my friend went to the hospital because his belly button was bleeding. Oop, my friend's on a breathing machine for 2 weeks. Oh, my friend went to the hospital. Something's wrong with his head, and they're telling me that there's strontium poisoning him. So, anyways, this is the Angels and Demons game from Roblox. And there's a bunch of games. Oh, Pokemon Go. They said don't use Pokemon Go. Don't say anything about Pokemon Go. Apparently, I'm Blastoise. That's all I have to tell the police, I think. I don't want to be experimented on anymore. I don't want to die in my sleep. Also, there's some kind of monkey genetics going on in here that he was experimenting on. I think I'm smarter than the monkey. They said, no, you're not, because they really like that monkey. They're probably having sex with it. Because I hear sex all day. There's a lot more to this. Oh, apparently I'm a smart car because I walk really fast. They told me they wanted to break my legs so I don't run away from them. I'm like, I'm not running away from you. I'm just walking around on Earth. They're like, we own you. I'm like, aren't you playing a stupid ass kid game? Trafficking kids on WhatsApp and shit like that? You're just like harassing the fuck out of the world in my bio field. Like, you think I'm the internet, and then they treat me like shit. So that's pretty much it. I live at the Peaks. I've lived at the Quails. This has happened to me for 7 years now, I guess. Like I said, they left Eric, and they went after me and my husband. When I first met him, it was a big deal that I did not stay with him. But for some reason, they involved the baby mama with this situation, so they keep making me bigger and bigger. And because they had put some Navajo shit in here. I don't know if that's why. But apparently, I was supposed to be Deanna, and he was going to do some other kind of experiment on me for being a gigantic woman. Instead, he just was like, I'm going to make this whore my wife. I'm going to have sex with her when she's dead. And that's what he keeps trafficking me for. He really, really wants to get my body. And I'm going to stop this. Because there's a lot of information in my devices that I haven't even seen yet. And I just wanted to go to the police station. Last time I went to the police station, they didn't let me talk to him. When I called the police, they blocked my number and they have someone else call me from some other number. And I have a doctor. She knows what the hell this is. So I'm fucking done with it, and I don't want to die. I've been almost dead. And these people make fun of me, and they're just talking to kids on Roblox. Alright, I'm done.